Basil seed coconut jello. There's this one. Look at the basil seed in the bottom. First, soak basil seed 1 tablespoon, as much water as you like, about 2 cups. Basil seed is almost like chia seed. Let it sit at least 15 minutes until the basil seed expand. In a bowl, combine 1 can of coconut milk, 400 milliliters, 2 cups of cool water, 1/3 cup of sugar, 80 grams, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 3 teaspoons of agar powder. Mix well to dissolve the sugar and the agar powder. We can mix it straight in a pot like this, or you can mix it in a bowl and after pour it in. But it's better to mix it in a pot and after bring it to the stove and bring it to boil. Once the sugar and the agar powder dissolve, set this to a side. After about 15 minutes, the basil seed should be fully expand. You just drain out all the water. And after, give it a good rinse. This is how basil seed look like after they fully expand. Okay, now I'm going to pour everything in here. And if you only want to put about 1 teaspoon to soak it, that is okay too. I think this is almost a bit too much, but I'm going to put everything in here. Pour everything into the coconut milk. 1 tablespoon of basil seeds seem a bit much, so just to make sure that it firm up properly, I'm going to put half more teaspoon of agar powder. Stir for one last time, about 30 seconds. After that, we're going to put this on the stove and bring it to boil. Turn on high heat, bring it to boil and keep on stirring. Once it's done, you can pour them into this type of moldings, or you can pour them into a glass containers. I'm trying to multitask. Keep stirring. Okay, now that you see it boiling, I'm going to bring it to medium heat and I'm going to keep stirring for 1 more minute. And you have to watch out over here, sometime on medium heat, and if your pot is a bit small, it can overflow and it can spill. So keep stirring, and if you need to bring the heat to lower, you also can do that too. Oh, see, this boiled too much. Lift it off. You can lower the heat to medium heat or even lower, depending on if it boiled too much and it can overflow the pot. Okay, after 1 minute, I'm going to turn off the heat, take it off the stove, and let it cool down about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'm going to pour this into this pouring cup and start to pour them into these moldings, these type of moldings, and leave them on a tray. So once you're done pouring all the liquid jello in here, you can easily pick them up and put them into the refrigerator so they can cool down. Because I poured so quickly, I have all this foam, and that's okay. Okay, now we can pour this in here. You also can pour them into glass container, smaller one or big one. So if you want to pour 1 whole liters into a glass container, just choose bigger container. Pour the whole thing in there, along with this. And after that, you can put them into the refrigerator or in a cool place so they can become firm faster. Look at this. Look how pretty it is. The back. There's this one. Look at the basil seed in the bottom. And I have, see a rose one. Oh, here's the rose. Look at this one.